Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So you woke up this morning and you're like, OMG, what the hell's going on? Have I lost everything? Many people are stressed and I want to calm the nerves because I think both in terms of an opportunity and the ability to bounce back, crypto has proven this time and time again. If you see this as the last shakeout of, major shakeout, then smash a like, welcome back, and let's go. Now, in life, opportunities come, but those that are rewarded are those who stay focused. And literally, Warren Buffett, who is the Muhammad Ali of investments, I will tell you how to become rich, he said. Close the doors, be fearful when others are greedy, be greedy when others are fearful. And of course, it's a well-known quote. And I'm going to tell you why, the sequence of events and why we've been here before and things have gone to not only new all-time highs, but people have made life-changing money from crypto. And I'll show you these opportunities with some of our favorite alts. But let's have a look at the price of Bitcoin, guys. We're still above the channel, as you can clearly see there. Of course, the events that influence the Bitcoin price, mainly the war, the strike by Israel into Iran, was a major black swan event. But to be honest, and this is where things are good for Bitcoin, it looked like it was kind of almost a pre-agreed attack. And in this instance, I believe we can go past and, of course, do things in a different way. However, is this situation over? I hope it is. Now, the Iranian army obviously said that to local media, 2 soldiers were killed, countering the projectiles overnight. So this is a fluid situation, and I think the war here is different to say any other wars, purely because of the shipping lanes and everything else there is. However, there was one other news that added to the fuel to the fire, and this is Tether CEO saying that there was no indication of US probe, but this one's much more much more straightforward to counter. So unsubstantiated Tether investigation reports shakes crypto market. Old noise, maybe new name, FUD. Now, interestingly, the whole market was on a meltdown. However, there is more to this story, and I'll just show you. This is an article from let me show you. Where's the old article? I've got an old article here for you. This is from 2018, I believe. Oh, sorry, October 2021. So Tether pays 41 million over claims that Tether stablecoin was fully backed by US dollar. And you've obviously got other, you got Bitfinex here to pay 1.5 million for illegal transactions. I guess what I'm getting at here is, as long as there's been crypto, there's always been FUD, and that's never going to go away, whether you're in crypto, stock market, any form of investing. However, the story to Tether runs way deep. I mean, if you go back to this, for the OGs in you here will know that Tether was always under pressure from the, from authorities, going back as far as, this is a case from 2014. So, the Tether case background back in 2014. And the reason I'm telling you this is going to give you some kind of a historical context as to what will go down in the bear market, because I do have a theory on that. Now, obviously, going back to 2014, Tether is obviously the stablecoin provider. Since then, you got the likes of Ripple, PayPal, Circle, back in USDC, of course. So the competition there and the ability to control this, or the stablecoin, US dollar-backed stablecoin, is very important. And that's where the battle is going to happen. And if the house of cards is going to come down on crypto, this is a black swan for this bear market coming. Okay. Luna, you can FTX, these things actually work very well to the detriment of the market. And every every cycle needs a black swan event. Okay, so should you be worried in the short term? I mean, you're looking this. If Tether finds, you know, June 2016 to February 2019, it obviously misrepresented the customers in the market, blah, blah, blah. So they'll get a slap in the wrist. But to this point, there is absolutely no, you know, proof, of course, where if that news is true or not. But make no mistake, this FUD is not going to go. And I think it's going to rear its ugly head during the next bear market. This is going to be our black swan event. So 2 events here that we're reporting, guys. One, of course, the war. Does it fizzle out here? Do we find peace anytime soon on Tether? Should you be worried right now? I think both cases, the market has reacted. And you can see the blood on the streets. I see opportunity. I mean, going back to the words of Warren Buffett, you know, this is the time to be greedy. And when I say greedy, the only limitation we've got right now is some stable coins on the sideline. And that's always the case, guys. You know, stable coins are required. They come at the wrong time. But I did do a video, several videos, in fact, saying, look, just deploy slowly and you'll get there. Now, if you look at the market in general, right now, we're all sitting at around that 4% on average, 3 to 4% down on every single category. But there are obviously major opportunities in some of our favorite altcoins. And let's have a look at this. Gaming is down across the board 5%. You've got, you know, Mavia here at a great buy zone. And look at this, Mavia right now, guys. If you wanted a very good price for Mavia, 127, I think it's pretty much towards the bottom. Another one that kind of looks like it's dipped all the way back to the August levels is Echelon Prime. And of course, Gamercoin here is pretty low as well, 47 million in market cap. Gaming and Depin, Superverse, Myria, you name it, Wilder World, whatever project that you're looking at in this sector, you know, Carrot has been phenomenal. This is the one that I thought will dip quite hard because of the unlocks, but Carrot hasn't actually flinched at all. In fact, it's at the same price as it was yesterday, which means it's actually even gone up slightly. So pay attention to Carrot. I think Carrot will be, you know, it could have an, you know, a unique, you know, kind of a Axie type of run this cycle. So you got the likes of Mavia, Carrot. I think these two are particularly very, very interesting for me. Of course, on the smaller ones, you've got the likes of Moon Tropica. And what's interesting, guys, while I bring out some of these projects, Fear and Greed is actually at 56. So the market is not scared enough. But overall, I think there are opportunities here for you to take advantage of the market. One coin that I was really, really impressed with was basedai. And basedai right now, in fact, in the entirety of the market, and I'll show you here on the bubble so you can appreciate, it's starting to feel like basedai does not give a damn about this dip, because it was already cheap enough in terms of the overall you know, the market cap and the price, but it actually found plenty of good news. And when they launched this in November 24, meaning next month, everybody will be caught flat-footed. So basedai doing tremendous things. I think you should, it's still way under 250. I think it's a buy, in my opinion. Should be able to take advantage of this. They've attracted VC money. Coinbase have actually mentioned this as one of the demystifying AI. So Coinbase Ventures tweeted this, and the fact that basedai obviously is Base Labs, you can't see it there. The graphic is not really clear, but Base Labs is in the sector for privacy. Very, very bullish, if you ask me. We talked about it. Another one that's doing well today is Alt. So if we look at the price of Alt, at around that 10 cents dip, and right now it's starting to stabilize, up 3% for the day. Okay. Other things, you know, Tower's been hit quite hard, just about $500, but it did dip to as low as 470. So depin and AI, as I always say, will be a huge opportunity. Now let's look at GPU here, 59. kind of stabilizing at 61 cents. Another very strong project is DAI. So if you look at Zero Labs, went to 48 cents and then quickly came back to 52. I think this is a very strong cryptocurrency in this niche. So just back your horses and just quietly get on with accumulating them, because I think they're going to offer you some really, really good, incredible life-changing opportunities. Another one I want to talk about here is Cubic, $1,491 per billion. If you was to buy a billion of these today, I mean, this would have cost you $6,000 recently. You know, a billion tokens would be life-changing, in my opinion, as a project that I think will have a very, very good upside. And they've been doing a lot in terms of the team. Had a conference in Madrid recently, attended an AI conference, and you know, you got to read the updates on things like AI Garth and all the other things they're doing. And of course, with that being said, if we go straight to layer ones have actually been hit quite hard. Now, in terms of layer ones, notably Kaspa. Kaspa has absolutely, I mean, I sent something to the group yesterday saying that 10 cents was the floor price for Kaspa. But Kaspa right now at 11 cents, you know, $11,000 for 100,000 Kaspa. The interesting one here is Sui. Sui went as low as, I think, 68 cents in the last 24 hours. Or in the 60s, and then came straight back up. Right now, it's already shooting back up to 178. I think Say is another good opportunity if you're looking for a large cap. The interesting one here that I also looked at along with XLR was Arweave. So let's just add Arweave to the gang, because I think Arweave is a project worth watching for investors, because Arweave has the AI coming, and right now it dipped as low as $15, but $16.33. Some of these, I mean, some of you are traders, and a lot of you will take advantage of longing these, because I think these are pretty bottomed out. And then we've got Alephium. Now, Alephium is an interesting one because it's been in this bearish kind of downward trend for a long time. However, in the recent dip, you know, the volume is actually up 33%. And I think Alpha will come back and do really well. It's just good time to accumulate a lot of these layer ones. So layer ones wise, these are the ones that I'm only interested in terms of this cycle's narrative. Of course, you could add Mantra in there if you're looking for a large cap, which is an RWA one. And you can also look at things like Dusk, which is another layer one for RWA. But the general purpose layer ones, I think, will do really, really well. If we add this one and OM Mantra to this list, these are layer ones as well worth watching, which is already there. So yeah, I think these layer ones will catch a bid very, very soon. But it does actually show you how low some of these prices are. Now let's move over to Tectum. $75 million, guys, still below $10. Very, very good buy. I think I would absolutely add to the bag if you haven't already bought that 973 when the market flash crashed. And then, of course, we talked about Mantra, $1 billion, probably 10x there in the 10 billion range, maybe 20 billion. And Dusk, obviously, the layer one that is listed on Binance in the RWA space, $76 million. Fully diluted, guys. This has a very, very good volume, 10.73 million in terms of volume. So it's one of the smallest market caps, but I reckon it's one of the best RWA projects because it's already got big listings on Binance. Liquidity is there, and it's very high at the moment. Just Binance alone is, you know, pulling over nearly $4 million in terms of market cap. Has a very good potential as a regulated and decentralized DeFi protocol, tackling institutional needs for ZK, you know, privacy first technology in you know, RWA sector. So you don't have to complicate it. I think where you can get, like, say for example with AI, you know, for example, if you look at the likes of Cubic and basedai, they are layer ones, okay? And of course, they're in narrative as AI layer ones. So sometimes you've got to play it like that. You've got to get, like, you know, for example, Tectum here, layer 1, layer 2, Bitcoin, soft note, very, very good narrative here. You've got DeFi on Alephium, that's going to grow. Hash rate is at all-time high. Then you've got XLR, which is basically Web3 connectivity. This is probably one of the most important projects, along with Chainlink. So you got to think about it that way. Of course, Aptos as well. Aptos below $5 billion. I won't be buying Aptos. I think I'm going to back Sui with the launch of the X1 Play and all the other things that are coming on to Sui. I think that's going to be very, very good for the project. Let's have a look at meme coins. It's election season, guys, so I'm not surprised that Trump and MAGA are up, but everything else is absolutely flawed right now. Bread crashed all the way to 8 cents over there, under 1 billion. And then, of course, you got the likes of Neiro here. This is, yeah, this got battered yesterday. This is Andy. And then Turbo is an interesting one here, $500 million. I think Turbo is at a good buy price. I really do. I think Turbo will catch fire. But overall, let's have a look at the leading project on the... Yeah, this is another interesting one. Sundog, I mean, Tron will run. So Sundog, you'd expect to make a bet there. What I'm surprised with is Doge, which is the Department of Government Efficiency, still sitting at $28 million. I mean, you know, can you play that into the cycle? And then Retardio, I think that's a Murad meme. Wojak, I have a feeling, man, Wojak is, you know, Wojak has not had an explosive run, and I think he deserves to go on a mental one. But meme coins in general, Bobo Chain, 63 million, not a huge growth there. You've got other things there, Baby Bonk, $11 million. I mean, look, it's pure gambling, but the quality ones, like for example this one, non-playable coin, I think that's a huge one. Turbo's a huge one. Then you got the likes of the election tokens and things like that will do really well in the short term. All right, so overall, I think that's how we got to look at this. You know, gaming, AI, probably my two most bullish categories, and then you've got to have a decent layer 1, and then the rest is all the casino. RWA as a narrative, I think RWA in layer 1, that's what I'm looking at. But anyway, guys, the opportunities are so great. I'm going to leave you with this once again. We know the drill. There's nothing to be afraid of. I mean, I looked at my portfolio today and I am down, let's say, significant numbers. Stupid numbers, in fact. So that doesn't matter because I know things will turn around in crypto. And of course, you know, nobody's here to take advantage of that because retail is largely absent. But are they really absent? Retail could actually be in meme coins. This could be the new state of play. But we will catch an alt season. And I think all of the charts indicate that the next round that we have is going to be, you know, it's going to be incredible. Bitcoin's doing all right. 67,000 already. See, things come and go, guys. The only thing that you need to control is your emotions. I understand it's tough out there. And listen, join us at the Discord. Links in the description, guys. Let me know what you're buying, what you're selling. Let me know if you're consolidating your portfolio. And most importantly, just go out for a walk. Go and see some friends. Take the kids out. Crypto is a very lonely place. And I think we as crypto investors are in a bubble. And we just see the world from our own perspective. But we are far better off than the millions of people that will come into crypto in the next 6 months. And I do feel sorry for those guys. So if anyone's watching this from the future, you shouldn't be in here because we could have given you these life-changing prices. I've been your host, DXB Crypto. Hope you have a lovely day. And remember always, where there's fear, there's opportunity. But yeah, let's not be stupid and trade the bag for something like leverage or something like that. Take care, guys.